This is the first episode of our 3 Days in Paris series, and today you'll discover everything to do on your very first day in the City of Lights. Our first stop, the legendary Deux Magots. This cafe once gathered the greatest minds of the 20th century. Hemingway wrote parts of his novels here. Picasso sketched ideas on napkins. And Simone de Beauvoir and Sartre debated philosophy for hours. The name Deux Magots comes from two small Chinese statues, merchants, that have decorated the cafe since 1885. A little exotic touch that survived every renovation. Sit outside, order a café crème and a croissant, and imagine sharing a table with one of those brilliant minds.
Je marchais dans la rue, le vent doux sur ma peau, les passants souriaient, le ciel était si beau. Un café, un regard, un instant de bonheur, oh la vie est légère quand on suit son cœur. Sous le soleil bleu, la 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 la, tout semble un peu mieux, la 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 la. Chaque pas m'emmène vers un rêve.
Right across the street stands Église Saint-Germain-des-Prés, the oldest church in Paris, built in the 6th century. For centuries it held the tombs of Merovingian kings. And beneath its floor still lie the remains of an ancient abbey that gave this neighbourhood its name. Inside, notice the painted columns, medieval designs that were hidden for decades, only rediscovered during recent restorations. Now stroll along Boulevard Saint-Germain, one of the most elegant avenues in the city. Opened during Baron Haussmann's great 19th century renovations, it's now a symbol of Parisian life. Historic bookstores, timeless cafes, and chic perfume boutiques. Next stop, Église Saint-Sulpice. It's massive, only about 100 meters smaller than Notre Dame. But what truly stands out is the solar gnomon inside, an 18th century instrument that projects a ray of sunlight across a bronze line on the floor, marking noon with perfect precision. Fun fact, during the filming of the Da Vinci Code, the church received so many curious visitors that the priests had to post a sign saying, "The gnomon has nothing to do with the Holy Grail." Now let's head to the Jardin du Luxembourg, one of the most beloved parks in Paris. It was created for Queen Marie de' Medici, who missed the gardens of her native Florence. Fun fact, the famous Medici fountain was inspired by an Italian design from the 1600s, with statues that represent Greek myths. If you look around, you'll see children sailing small wooden boats in the pond, a Parisian tradition for more than 100 years. Next, we visit the Panthéon, a masterpiece of neoclassical architecture. Originally built as a church, it became a mausoleum after the French Revolution. Here lie the remains of Victor Hugo, Voltaire, Rousseau, Marie Curie, and Alexandre Dumas. Fun fact, inside hangs Foucault's pendulum, used in 1851 to prove that the Earth spins on its axis. If you're up for it, climb to the dome. The view is breathtaking. Admission starts at €13, and tickets can be bought on the Panthéon's official website. After all that walking, it's time for lunch. With a view. Take the metro to Trocadéro and head to Girafe, a stunning restaurant known for its unbeatable view of the Eiffel Tower. Fun fact, it's actually located inside the Museum of Architecture, and its terrace is one of the most photographed dining spots in Paris. Girafe specialises in seafood, And even the simplest dish feels extraordinary with the Eiffel Tower right in front of you.
Un regard, un instant de bonheur, oh la vie est légère quand on suit son cœur. Sous le soleil bleu, la 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 la, tout semble un peu mieux, la 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 la, chaque pas m'emmène.
After lunch, explore Trocadéro, perhaps the most photogenic spot to admire the Eiffel Tower. Just nearby is the Musée de l'Homme, dedicated to the story of human evolution. Inside, there's a cozy cafe called Mozza & Co., Café Lucy, a hidden gem perfect for a coffee break with a view. Fun fact, the museum terrace has been featured in several films and even fashion shows, thanks to its spectacular panorama. From there, walk along Avenue Kléber toward the Arc de Triomphe. The monument was commissioned by Napoleon Bonaparte to celebrate his victories, though he died before it was completed. Fun fact, beneath the arch lies the tomb of the unknown soldier, with an eternal flame that's been burning since 1923. Every day at 6:30 p.m, a small ceremony rekindles it. Tickets to climb the arch start at €13, available online or at the ticket office on site. It's also included in the Paris Museum Pass. After your visit, take a leisurely walk down the world-famous Champs-Élysées, lined with cafes, luxury stores and historic cinemas. At the end of the avenue stands the Petit Palais, a gem of the Belle Époque. It was built for the 1900 Universal Exposition and now houses the Museum of Fine Arts of the City of Paris, with free entry. Fun fact, the inner courtyard, with its golden columns and hidden garden, is one of Paris's best-kept secrets, a peaceful spot for a quiet afternoon pause.
Sous le soleil bleu, la 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 la, tout semble un peu mieux, la 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 la, chaque pas m'emmène vers un rêve un peu fou, oh, sous le soleil bleu.
Now let's change the atmosphere. Take Metro Line 2 from Champs-Élysées, Clemenceau to Blanche, right in the heart of Montmartre, the symbol of Parisian art and bohemian life. Start at the Moulin Rouge, the iconic cabaret founded in 1889, where the French cancan was born in the very same year as the Eiffel Tower. Then, walk up Rue Le Pic, a charming street filled with cafes and local bakeries. Stop at Café des Deux Moulins, famous for its appearance in the film Amélie. Continue on to the I Love You wall, where the phrase I love you is written in 311 different languages, one of the most romantic spots in Montmartre. Then, visit Place Dalida, dedicated to the beloved French singer who lived here. Legend says touching the statue's bust brings luck in love. Going up the street from Place Dalida is Rue de l'Abreuvoir, one of the most picturesque streets in Paris, lined with ivy-covered houses and that old village charm. You'll pass by La Maison Rose, the pink café that's one of the most photographed spots in Montmartre, and Le Consulat, another historic hangout where artists like Picasso and Van Gogh used to meet. After that, head to the Place du Tertre, a square where local artists still paint outdoors, just as they did in the days of Renoir and Dali. A curiosity is that only 300 artist permits exist here, and they're passed down from generation to generation. Finally, climb up to the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur. The inside is beautiful, but the real magic is on the terrace outside, where you can watch one of the most stunning sunsets in Paris. As the sun sets and the city lights begin to glow, Paris transforms. It's the end of our first day, but it feels like the city still has endless stories to tell. In the next video, we'll explore day 2 with new sights, flavors, and surprises. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment which of these places you dream of visiting.